G'day YouTube, Max Wright here, and some interesting thing in the Bitcoin charts today. We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, last night I did a live webinar, and it was a really powerful one. So I highly recommend this. What we discussed is going to become an essential part of my crypto strategy. And so I just really recommend that everybody check that out. If you check out the link in the description of this video, you're going to see a link to that replay. You can go ahead, you'll have to enter your email address and you can watch that replay. It really is an important thing. If you're new to crypto, if you're old to crypto, doesn't matter where you are, you need to check it out. And I think it's just, like I said, it's going to become an essential part of my cryptocurrency strategy. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, let's look at the TA here real fast for Bitcoin. We are on the 4-hour chart. Actually, let's just take that out a little bit. We'll come to the hourly. And we see Bitcoin's bumping up against a pretty important line of resistance here in the 4 hours. So we have this line here right on around the 44 mark, right, with this 44,000 mark. And you can see here, it was support. And now we've got broken down below it. And so that means it's going to come up as resistance. And we can see we've already bounced off it once. And now we're going up with a second attack. The breaking out of this is going to be very important. If we want Bitcoin prices to head north, we're going to have to push through this resistance. If we do, I can see it pushing up to around 46, 47 in a pretty short amount of time. I do want to talk about the on-chain metrics. So I watch that very closely these days. And pardon me, the thing I said, hang on, I need a drink. Sorry about that. So on-chain metrics, the same thing I reported a few days ago is still holding true. Long-term holders are still accumulating. The people who are selling off, it's the traders. So this is Bitcoin going from weak hands to strong hands during this dip. So if you look at the on-chain metrics alone, it is screaming that Bitcoin is an amazing buy right now. However, we still have this looming Evergrande crisis in China. It's been 13 years since we have had a significant pullback. We had the March 2020 COVID crisis, of course, but it was very deep, but very short-lived because of trillions of dollars being created. The question is, what's going to happen now with this Evergrande situation? Now, most of the news is saying it's not that bad, it'll be managed, the contagion won't be so strong. I don't tend to believe any of that. I think they're going to say that whether that's true or not. That's just the way the media seems to work. Everyone wants to pump and hype, and everyone wants to downplay crisis. And so I want everyone to know there's this X factor out there, which is the contagion from Evergrande, and that makes things a little riskier than normal. So on-chain metrics screams buy. World events just is saying, hang on a minute, there's a big question mark over a lot of things, and if it breaks, if the dam breaks in the world markets, Bitcoin will get hit hard, as will all of crypto. So you need to know you're in a precarious situation right now. If for any kind of trade, I'd have my stop losses set. Let's go ahead. We'll do a little bit more TA here and just check it out. We'll go back to the daily here, and I just want to note that both RSI and money flow down, out of the purple zone, low. Although money flow just came back into it, that is a good sign. I like to buy crypto when we're down here, when the RSI is low, when the money flow is low. It's a good thing. And then as we look here in the stochastic, we see it starting to flip bullish again here, right? So we came down, we head up, came back down, and then we're starting to flip bullish, and then tomorrow we should be into the purple. That again is a good sign. Again, the Bitcoin market looks fantastic as far as I can see. It's everything else that's scary, but we know when everything else crashes, Bitcoin gets hit hard, just as hard or harder. Fear and greed index down to 27. That's another great indicator that it's a good time to buy. So everything screams buy except for world markets. I think there's a reasonable chance. It's just a chance. You never know when they're going to pull the plug. but there's a chance we might see a pretty decent crash in the world markets in October or so. Okay, so be careful of that. Go ahead, like this video, hit the subscribe button, and do yourself a massive favor. Check out the replay of the webinar I did yesterday. It's the first link in the description. It's a brand new topic. I wasn't the host. Well, I was the host, but I wasn't the primary presenter. I was learning from somebody else about a new strategy, something that I've been playing with for the last couple of weeks. And the returns and the money I've made out of it have just been ridiculous. And I wanted to share it with you guys. So highly recommend you check out that first link in the description. Okay, guys, take care, and I will see you soon.